Ho ho ho, and welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling. We went to the Heat game tonight, and well, they lost, and their 12 game winning streak has been broken by the Dallas Mavericks. But I have to propose a toast to the Miami Heat for shutting up the haters, shutting up the naysayers, and showing that they can play some serious basketball. We have the New York Knicks next, so hopefully we can get back on track with that game. But 12 games isn't bad. Tonight I'm drinking a Blue Moon Winter Abbey Ale. Blue Moon Winter Abbey Ale. Nice winter beer, pretty good. I like regular Blue Moon. I like regular Blue Moon a little better, probably. But hey, it's not a bad beer. Not much of a beer drinker. Um, it's late tonight, but if you don't know, I need pause this video and run outside because tonight is a full eclipse, and it's gonna get the darkest it's gotten in like hundreds of years. Yes, hundreds of years, like 3, 4, 500 years, something crazy. If you live in a populated area like in a city or even like a suburb of a big city, you might not see the total dark effect. I'm here in Miami, and the lights of the city kind of kills that dark effect, but the eclipse itself is gorgeous. If you live in like out in the country or some rural area, you're really gonna see something cool. So go out there and check that out. So I did not see TLC, and I haven't seen anybody's reviews here on YouTube yet. I haven't had any free time since I was last on. I think last time I was on, I was sleeping, right? So I'm gonna watch some videos after I make this one, but I just figured since I had time and I wanted to hop on, I do this first. But excuse me, I did see that John Morrison beat Sheamus last night. Unbelievable. Well, we'll see if it's unbelievable. And why I said that is that a couple years ago I was like, The Miz and John Morrison, one day we're going to see these guys wrestling for the WWE Championship. And my friends were like, no, no, here it is. And it's probably going to happen at the Royal Rumble, which is a huge event. So kudos to John Morrison. I'm glad he's finally getting a shot. And absolutely. Well, other than that, I just wanted to kind of check in and say what's up. What's up with the tag team division in the WWE these days? Pretty. I mean, why can't they just let a good tag team division live? Like, why do they even have the tag team titles at this point? It's really getting insulting. I know a lot of people have come on here and talked about this, and now it's my turn. I mean, they broke up the Hart Dynasty for really no reason. No one's interested in seeing these guys feud. They hardly know who these guys are. I mean, we haven't even let people know who they are yet, let alone start a feud between them. With the Usos and the Harts, and if they had kept Crime Time together, which there was no reason to break them up, and then with Santino and Kozlov, and they could probably make a couple more tag teams. Zack Ryder's sitting out there. I'm not a huge fan, but I mean, the guy's not doing anything, so you might as well. And Primo and Carlito. I know Carlito's gone, and I don't even know where Primo is, but they could have kept that together. I mean, they could have kept a good tag team division. I'm glad they unified the titles because there's really no reason to have dual titles, but at the same time, I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't have some good tag team wrestling. It used to mean something. Tag team title was a big deal, It meant a lot to have that belt. We've talked about how all the belts have kind of lost their prestige. Even the WWE Championship has lost its prestige a little bit. So I just wish they would keep the good tag team division together. The World Championship changed hands, went to Edge. I predicted Alberto Del Rio. You can't fault me for doing that. I mean, we've seen these young guys or new guys pushed to the moon, so I figured they might just push Alberto Del Rio to the moon for all we know. But they put it back on Edge, which is cool. I'm glad he has the number 10 now. He's a 10-time world champion, so that's that. I haven't seen the pay-per-view, so I don't know if the match was good or bad, but Edge is usually very good at TLC. I was just watching Monday Night Raw, and the bit of John Cena with the chairs dropping on Wade Barrett was a little corny. and also his match with Zack Ryder. There was two spots. One where Zack Ryder went for the zigzag, I believe it is. I mean, Cena kind of just sat there and leaned into the move. Like Ziggler was kind of slow, so Ziggler might get some backstage heat for that. He kind of made it look fake. And then the chair shot as well. Cena kind of bent down for a chair shot and kind of held it, and or was it CM Punk? No, was it CM Punk who hit him with a chair? Yeah, I think it might have been Punk. Hit him with a chair, and that looked kind of bad. I don't understand. Kind of some bad stuff tonight, but Raw was not bad. Speaking of bad, but I said bad a lot. But Raw wasn't a terrible. It wasn't a terrible episode of Raw. It's just the Cena bits for the Cena wrestling parts weren't very good. There were some botches there. It's kind of weird. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Enjoy my Blue Moon Abbey Winter Ale or Winter Abbey Ale. And I'll be back to talk about more wrestling soon. You guys stay safe, and I'll see you next time on Hot Water Wrestling.